Hi, I'm Jennifer Hudson. I'm not gonna lie. I can't park a car. Let me tell you why.
Is this a typical parking spot or is this parallel parking specifically?
Mostly parallel. I could glide in the rest a little easier, but I shouldn't have to do any of that because I've already drove everywhere and everybody.
You did what you needed to do.
Exactly. So why should I have to parallel park perfectly and then everybody sitting there waiting for you to do it right? It's not going to be right.
I do think that for parallel parking, typically there's an audience. Whether it's the people in the car or outside of the car, there's always an audience.
Why is that? It stresses me out. Why are they always watching?
It does feel a little judgy.
First listen through, what was your favorite?
Yeah.
Opalite.
Yeah. I mean,
Opalite. It like makes my body like do this.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like bob to it. Like this is just kind of the vibe of that song. It's fun.
Tremendous.
It's tremendous.
What after listening to the album a few more times, is there a song that maybe the first time you listened to it?
That's a great question.
And then now you're like, yeah.
I feel like Wish List has grown on me.
That's the one for me. That's the one for me. And really, I credit that with Kylie. That was her favorite, like right from the get-go, pretty much.
She's smarter than all of us.
Well, there's no question about that.
Not gonna lie,
it's really good. It's really well done. I don't want to get it. I know we're about to get into it in the episode.
We'll do a whole show about it. We're going to not talk about football at all.
Yeah. Nobody wants to hear about Eagles and Chiefs losing. Nobody wants to hear about this.
Nobody's here for that. Let's talk Taylor.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to New Heights, a Wondery show produced by New Heights. How about it, huh? Brought to you by Peloton. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Hey. Shout out to those Cincinnati Bearcats, baby.
Yes, sir.
Taking down the 15th ranked Iowa State Cyclones.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that was a hell of a game by the boys over there in Nippert Stadium, man. Way to defend the fucking crib. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with one S for fun clips throughout the week. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up today.
92% has got another amazing episode. We're going to recap right now. Chiefs and Jags going down to the wire on Monday night. The rest of the Week 5 in the NFL. We're also going to talk about what everybody has been waiting for. Our official reviews of The Life of a Showgirl.
Nice.
Well, I don't know why people give a fuck what we think about it. But
yeah, I don't know why they would think
it's not like we're musical experts. We're a bunch of fucking idiots. So let's get into it right now with some new news.
I love it. First item of new news, though, we have incredible guest episode.
That's right.
Coming to you next Monday. We sat down with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That's right. Talked to him about his new movie, The Smashing Machine, WWE's Attitude Era, his football career at the U, and how he became one of the most famous people on the planet.
That's right.
Again, the episode will be dropping Monday, October 13th. Stay tuned at the end of this episode for a sneak peek of that conversation.
And like we said last week, we've been rolling out our previously recorded Wondery Plus bonus episodes to our main feeds. That's right. If you didn't pay for it, you're in luck. It's about to get to you right now. You might see some of our old Film Club's Heights hotlines about relationships and the episode where we called Ed Kelce for parenting advice, which I assure you, you're going to want to hear that and adhere to none of it. So if you're wondering why our haircuts, our outfits look different, it's because those are previously recorded for Wondery Plus subscribers only. Now we are pushing all this content to be available. We're men of the people. We're men of the people. Wondery and us have colluded together to bring you some of the exclusives. I don't really know how all this works. All I know is that it's going to be dropping. It's going to look like I have gray in my beard, even more so than I do now. Don't be thrown off. All right. And maybe the most demanded piece of new news all time.
Let's
get into it, Trav.
Piece of new news.
I mean, dude, there are so many people tweeting, asking my opinion, and
let's just give it up for Taylor. Let's just give it up for Taylor real quick.
That's the appropriate.
She's done it. She's done it again. She's done it again.
No question.
She's put the world on tilt. It's been so fun to see everybody's reactions, and we've had an absolute blast watching her go through all of her press tour or radios and all these talk shows, and she still has a few more coming out this week that'll air after this recording right here. But nice. She's looked amazing, sounded amazing, and this album is absolutely amazing. And if you haven't heard it yet, please go check out The Life of a Showgirl.
No doubt, no doubt. It was incredible. It was fun listening to an album start to finish and really diving in.
You haven't done it in a while, huh?
I don't know the last time I've like anticipated anybody releasing an album and like I looked at all the lyrics and like
I will
listen to every song. I'm more old school music. There aren't a lot of current artists that I'm like waiting for the album to come out. I'm going to be honest with you. I got
a handful of artists that I really, really look forward to.
Okay.
But I will say I had already heard every song.
You already knew,
but I still.
How many of them did you already have heard all 12 before it came out?
All 12.
And I presume that you were listening to them while Taylor was in the room with you?
Yeah.
Does that feel 100%. Weird when like an artist is in the same room with you and you're listening to the lyrics?
It's a different feel for sure, but I got used to it real quick.
Yeah. Okay. What was the first song you listened to?
I just listened to it wholeheartedly, and because it's her creation. Well, you just want to appreciate it for what it is, you know.
Right.
And I think that's the biggest thing, is to make sure that the person that you're in the room with knows that, you know, you're being open to what they're creating, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun to hear all of these come together, knowing that a few of them, as she's mentioned, have been about our life together, and it's just been fun to see everybody kind of depict them and all the videos online and people dancing and smiling and having a blast with this. So
no doubt. Did you listen to any of the songs before they were like fully put together? You know what I mean? Like, is there any of them where you're like, you hear like a more stripped down version before the final product is like,
oh yeah. 100%.
Okay. That's got to be cool. That's one of the things when we've done the Christmas album.
Really appreciate the whole like.
That's kind of what
Max
I was talking
Martin
about.
And
production, like all that goes
mastering
into it.
Of the sounds, and like hearing like the first version versus like the final version. Like I'm listening to these songs still in my car to work and back and forth from home every single day. Like, man, they fucking crushed it, you know, because it didn't sound as like. I don't know if profound's the word, but like, yeah, a lot of the sounds didn't come through as much from the first times I heard them. But either way, I mean, 10 out of 10, they all fucking killed it.
No, there's a reason those guys are highly regarded in the industry for sure. All right. Well, where do we start with this thing? I don't know how to do an album review. I've never done one. I don't think I'm qualified to do one.
I don't think we should do. I think we should just
that's fair.
Have
all
fun.
Right.
I'll ask you this, Jason. What's the question that everyone wants to know is, what's Jason's favorite songs on the album?
Favorite songs. Well, as I texted you the day it came out, I would say the top two songs that I liked right away were Opalite and Eldest Daughter.
Yeah.
And Opalite, I mean, it's just like, I'm a sucker for any like type of like, trying to think like the right way to describe it, but like this, like you're down in the dumps, everything is kind of, you know, not going right. You're uneasy in the world. Onyx skies turn into Opalite. Fucking, we're back in it, baby. And like, I'm all about it. The vibe of the chorus is very Christmassy to me, which makes it feel even more joyous.
Yeah.
I just like love the chorus is just such a catchy, like freaking groove.
It's just a fun bop, man.
Love that song. Love that song so much. Eldest Daughter, I'm a sucker for a ballad. And I just think the expression in that song and the sentiment behind it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Taylor, obviously being an amazing writer, knocked out of the park with that one. I really love that song. Then my other top three on the first time listening through were probably Fate of Ophelia, Life of a Showgirl, and Actually Romantic. I like Actually Romantic a lot. It's kind of almost like
that's become like my, like, I wouldn't say new favorite, but like, that's the one I catch myself going to whenever I look at the list.
I loved it. I really did.
It's got that like that alternative rock, like
it feels 90s to me a little bit. Like if
yeah. I love that shit.
And then to me, when I was listening to it the first time, and I don't know if this was the intention by Taylor.
And she makes talking shit sound so sweet.
I thought that was a lot of fun. Wish List now is probably one. I would put that up there with my top tracks on the album. And Kylie listened to that first, and she was the one who kind of like told me to go back and listen to that one. And I listened to it while reading the lyrics because sometimes I need to do that. But I think the sentiment behind that song is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I think, it's very well done. It's clever. It talks about like what life really is about and like what relationships are really about. And I think it's just very well done. But I like all the songs. I like Honey. As you know, Kylie hates being called pet names. That song's fantastic to me because it flips because pet names can be very condescending, right? By nature, like people can for sure take it that way.
But
when it's said by somebody,
being called the word buddy, like some guys just hate being
don't
called
call me buddy. I'm not your buddy guy. I'm not your guy pal. But the Honey's fantastic, and I think she hits the nail on the head of like why in a relationship it feels different when somebody calls you honey, when somebody that loves you, and I think that's well done. Wood, great soundtrack. How do you feel about Wood? Let's ask this. How do you feel about Wood?
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Do you feel like not? Do you feel? I'm trying to think of the word. Do you feel not confident? Do you feel cocky? Do you feel cocky about the song Wood?
No,
like
I mean, any song that she
that's
references me.
That's not just any song.
It's very like
this is a very specific you.
I love that girl. So what do you mean? Any song that she would reference me in any?
Well, it's not just you though. It's an appendage. It's not just you as a. What? It's a very specific thing.
I think you're not understanding the song.
Jesus Christ, Travis, come on.
No way.
Redwood tree ain't hard to see. I thought redwood was a little bit, that's a generous word, I think. I think if somebody wrote a song about me, it'd be like Japanese maple, sometimes can see.
Japanese maple. Hilarious.
That song's great though. The freaking the beat to that song is fantastic, and that's right up my alley. So well done. I think it's a great song. What other ones really caught? Canceled. Canceled was one that initially when I listened to it, I don't like a lot of like ominous sounds typically, and that's kind of got like that kind of tone to it, right? It's like almost like a Reputation. Freaking, we're in like the Serpent era type deal going on.
Yeah. But
I think it's fucking awesome. Like pushing back on the concept of like cancel culture.
Yeah.
The way the internet like hyper fucking like analyzes people that they don't even know and all this other shit. And like how you really find out who your true friends are. Cancel feels to me very similar to a football team in a lot of regards where like when you're winning, everybody's friend. It's the best thing in the world, but you really find out a lot and you find out more about teammates and people when the losing starts and when shit isn't going well. And then people's true intentions and nature really comes out. And I feel like there's a lot of carryover into that song and to what she's talking about specifically. So I really love that song as well. But yeah, I still think my top two are Opalite and Eldest Daughter. I think Opalite might be one of the most, it's up there with my favorite to listen to songs, certainly that I've ever heard recently. So it's a fun one right now in the car. You just can't help but like jam out to it. Very good tune. Very good tune. What do Kylie and the girls like? Is a question. I said Kylie, big fan of Wishlist. She was the one who really turned, like she was like, no, you need to listen to that one again. That one's fucking really awesome. Completely agree. And that's Kylie's mentality too. She's not a materialistic person. She's never been. All she cares about, like whenever I ask her what she wants for Christmas or her birthday or whatever, she gives me fucking nothing. She's like, oh no, I don't want anything. I just want to spend time with you. It's like, I know you want something and I don't know what to get you. So just help me out. Help me out.
Just got to start throwing. You got to plan ahead, Jason. You just got to start throwing stuff out there.
I know. So I have done it a couple times.
Oh my gosh. Look at this foot massager.
I know. I don't listen. I've gotten better. where I like buy things the moment
just watch.
I hear about
I don't need a fucking foot massager.
Yeah, no, she's not
just
into
lean
that,
into it. That's not her vibes.
There's definitely a lot for Jason to comment on, and I'm here for it. Can't wait for the teasing to begin.
Teasing?
We kind of already got that out of the way. What would I tease about?
His maple tree?
The Japanese maple, baby. I have more of an ornamental tree cock. My cock is more of an ornamental.
Some love stories are written in private, away from the glare of headlines and hashtags. Others unfold on the world's biggest stages, where the audience can't look away, and every new chapter feels like a plot twist. Right now, no romance is more magnetic than that of Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce and global pop sensation Taylor Swift. A pairing so dazzling, it seems plucked straight from a movie script. Their relationship, already the stuff of tabloid legend, has become a cultural phenomenon. It's a heady cocktail of music, football, and a touch of showbiz magic. But it's the details, the secret glances, the inside jokes, the shared victories, that make their story one everyone wants to follow. This week, the world was on its toes as Swift released her much-anticipated 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl. The build-up was electric. Fans scour her cryptic Instagram posts, media outlets published endless theories, and the music industry braced for another Swiftian tidal wave. But this time, there was a new star orbiting Swift's universe, her fiancé, Travis Kelce. Kelce didn't just watch from the sidelines. He celebrated her in real time, using his New Heights podcast with brother Jason Kelce to turn personal pride into a public celebration. Let's just give up for Taylor real quick. Travis declared, his excitement unmistakable. She's done it again. She's put the world on tilt. This wasn't just boyfriend banter. Swift's album smashed streaming records in a matter of hours, setting the internet ablaze with reactions, rabbit hole lyric decoding, and endless speculation about which songs might be love letters to the NFL superstar himself. Kelce, no stranger to the high-pressure world of Super Bowls and roaring arenas, seemed genuinely humbled by Swift's star power. It's been so fun to see everyone's reactions, and we've had an absolute blast, he told his brother, his pride beaming through the airwaves. Watch her go through all her press, radios, talk shows. She's looked amazing, sounded amazing, and this album is absolutely amazing. But it's what happened behind the scenes that truly captures imagination. Just weeks before their engagement became global news, Swift made a rare cameo on New Heights, carrying a mint green briefcase marked with her initials. Inside was an album that would set the world on fire. It was a flourish that spoke to both her showmanship and the special world she and Kelce have built together, a world of secrets shared and surprises planned. When Jason Kelce asked Travis about his favorite song from the album, there was no hesitation. Opalite, Travis revealed, his voice softening. At least now, every time it comes on, I always catch myself. I've been dancing throughout the house. The image of the NFL's fiercest tight end spinning around in his kitchen, lost in the Taylor Swift song, is almost cinematic. And then came the engagement, one as dazzling as any Swift bridge or Kelce touchdown. On The Tonight Show, Swift let the world in on the secret. Kelce had custom designed her engagement ring, working for months with a jeweler, hiding the ring until the perfect moment. The podcast episode announcing Swift's album, it turns out, was a clever ruse. Kelce had draped every window in his house to keep Swift from spotting the transformation underway in the backyard. After the podcast, he'd suggested a stroll outside, wine in hand. Swift stepped into a floral wonderland, a secret garden glowing with fairy lights and bursting with blooms, a scene fit for a pop queen. It was the best possible case scenario, Swift beamed, her happiness shining through. They announced their engagement on August 26th, just 13 days after that now legendary podcast. But even as their love story headlined every news feed, Swift kept her feet on the ground. At Selena Gomez's wedding to Benny Blanco, she made sure her own big news didn't steal the spotlight. No one wants you to be like, "Hey, I know this is your wedding day," she teased, her humility as genuine as her songwriting. When she's not dazzling stadiums or red carpets, Swift finds time for low-key moments, like a recent dinner in New York with comedian Jared Carmichael. Paparazzi snapped photos of Swift in a plaid miniskirt, tall tan boots, and her signature red lips, Dior bag on her arm. Carmichael later called Swift his best friend on Jimmy Kimmel, recalling the fun of attending a football game together. No Taylor Swift era is complete without a swirl of rumors. Fans are hungry for Reputation, Taylor's version, the last piece of her musical puzzle, while Swift herself urges everyone to savor the present. This moment is a pretty fantastic one, she told fans. Just be here with me on this album because this album is fantastic and we're all having so much fun. With a life of showgirl smashing records and a fairy tale engagement enchanting the world, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are redefining what it means to live and love under the spotlight. And just when you think you know their next move, they remind us the best stories are the ones still being written. Stay tuned. The next chapter is sure to surprise us all.